Hello and welcome to the AFL Auto Blends 3D car creation channel. This is the next in the Star Gordon Bennett 1905 Star Gordon Bennett car tutorial. Sorry I haven't posted for a while on this. I've had some health issues which thankfully have gone now, and also the stress of buying a new car. So back to it now, back to the modelling. In this episode, I want to create the centre hub for the wheels, and then in the next episode we'll do the spokes. So just jump into this, so click on that, press Ctrl I and hide everything else, press H to hide, click into this again, go into edit mode, so press tab to get into edit mode, turn off visibility of the subdivision surface and the mirror to make things easy for us. Okay, so we've got 12 segments to this wheel. There are 12 spokes. So what I want to do initially is in object mode, so go back to object mode, just rotate it, so press R. And right, let's do this again. Let's the rotation, the center point is at the world center, and we want it to the wheel center. So go into object mode, click on object, set origin to geometry. Okay, click Shift and S and cursor to selected. So that will bring your cursor right in the middle and your origin. So if we go now to rotate, it will rotate around that origin. Okay, so we rotate, hold the shift key to slow the movement down, and move it so that the point of the segment is right in line with the spoke. So just rotate it a bit more so it's virtually in the center. Hold the shift and that's it. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So we've got that. Now press Shift and A whilst you're in object mode, and add another cylinder. Okay, so scale the cylinder down, so just scale it down to about there. Let's move me out of the way a bit. Right, let's go back a stage. What I didn't do was define the number of segments. So we'll go back, add in a mesh cylinder, and immediately come down here and change this to 12. Now we can scale it down. So scale all the way down. I'll scroll up so we get a better view, and press S to scale again, so scale all the way down to round about there. Now we need to rotate it so that we've got that and that in line, so rotate so the center lines are roughly in the center where the spokes go. Okay, so we'll just rotate this view a little bit, go into front view, and what we need to do is scale it in the X, so scale X until it's roughly the same size as the wheel, so here. Okay, that's so far so good. Now this is not a solid piece, so if we look at probably looks like it there. I suppose in this instance we can, yeah, let's keep it solid. So, but we need to define the shape a little bit more. So go into edit mode, press R and put a loop cut in to about there. Okay, and then another loop cut in here and take it right to the end to about there. Excellent. So go back into side view. So now we've got this. Eventually I won't add modifiers at the moment, because eventually I'll just join these two together. So let's give ourselves a bit more room. Okay, so go into wireframe mode so we can see what we're doing. I know that's not perfectly in line, but there's perspective here, so we're just getting the essence of this. We know that is in the center of that, and that is the outside rim, so we'll just use this as reference. Now looking at the picture again, this actually sticks out a little bit from the spokes, but I think that is due to that. Yeah, that goes in slightly there, so we won't add a piece there, but what we will do is add a piece in the middle. As you can see, we've got this detail here, and this comes out a little bit, so we'll just add that bit in. So to achieve that, we're in edit mode. We've got these two faces, so we'll put it into face mode here, and we'll select that face and the one at the back. So we'll do them at the same time. Go back into side view, so press 3, and now we press I to indent. So do it a little way, so we've got to control it around the outside. Press I again, bring it in to around about there, to about there. Okay, now press Z to go into solid mode. Now we need to press E and X to bring this out, so bring that out to about there. Okay, now I've got a bit of a detail here, so press I and bring that into around about there. Let's have the photo on the side here so we know what we're doing. Okay, so in effect we've just done that piece there. So press E and X and bring that out a little bit. E, X, and bring it out again a little bit. Actually, go back 2 stages, go to there, and then we're going to scale this in. So scale it in to, I'm trying to think about this. Right, press the right mouse button so we don't scale it for now. Yeah, I can see what we need to do. So press I, and bring that in a bit to there. Then E and X and bring it out to around about there. Press I again one more time and take it into there and bring this out slightly. So EX, bring the outside slightly there, and X. Right, we need so press 3. What we need is, that doesn't look right to me. No, it's gone wrong. Right, press Control Z all the way back to here. I don't know what happened there. EX and press X again to make sure. That's what I didn't do. So we've got that there. So how many of these have we got? So we've got, let's count these. So we've got that one, which is that. Then we've got 1, 2, and 3. So it's that 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's near enough. So press I and go in a little bit more. Then we'll bring this collar here out a little bit more. So E and X, bring that out to there. I to indent it once more to about there, and then X and delete the face. So side view, that's where we are, and that's where we are there. We might have to shrink this a bit, it's sticking out a bit too much, isn't it? So let's grab all of the so if we had a mirror modifier, if we had a subdivision surface modifier here, ramp up the viewport to 2 and the render up to 3. Yeah, we're miles out. Right, okay, so limit the visibility of the subsurf, so click that button there, real-time display. Now we need to grab the edge loop, so we'll go into the edges, go into wireframe mode, disable the visibility of the blueprint, so click the little tick button up there. Now we need this, so Alt, press that, Alt and Shift, so Alt and Shift, Alt and Shift, Alt and Shift. You can press Control and 1, but I just want to see where I am. So Z, let's go into solid mode just to make sure I know where I am. Z, wireframe. I've picked the wrong ones. We don't need those at the back. Okay, so press these. So Control, go back a stage. So that one, Z, solid. So we've got that one, we need that. So Alt and Shift that, Alt and Shift that, Alt and Shift there, Alt and Shift there, 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 and lastly the one in the center. I just took that one off. So that one there. Okay, so we're going to scale that in on the X, so SX, and bring that to there, go into front view, and these need pulling back to so if we choose this one as well, so press Alt Shift left mouse button that, press Control I and hide the rest. Right, go into solid mode, so we're here. Right, So let's hide the wheel as well. Where's the wheel? Hide visibility of the front wheel. Go into front view 1. That's it. I'm just trying to see how far I am out in terms of that to that. So let's choose all of these. So press Alt and select that. Press Control and Shift. Control and plus. Sorry, Control and plus doesn't work. Okay, so B, range select and select all these. Doesn't do it like that, does it? Right, 1. So do it from here. So B, range select from here and grab all these. Again, it's not done it. Annoying. Right, so Control Alt and Shift on there, and there, on there, and lastly on there. So go to 1, scroll up. We need that in line with that basically, so just move this back to there. Okay, right, press Alt H, bring everything back and turn on the visibility of the there we've got our center hub for the wheel. Okay, so before we go and do anything else, press Tab, get into object mode, press Object and choose Shade Smooth. So bring back everything else, Alt and H, bring everything else back, go into side view, and that's the center of our wheel. Obviously choose this and put visibility there. Okay, so that is the center of our wheel. Put the blueprints back on. Go into wireframe mode. And yeah, it's not far off now. Perhaps we need to scale that up slightly. So select that. Press Tab to get into edit mode. A to select everything. Go into 3. View and then scale, so press S and just scale it up a little bit. Okay, so that's the center part of the wheel done. Go into object mode. Let's put the car color paint on, so click down here, go into car paint here, assign the car paint, and off we go. So if you've got all this set up, then it should come like that. Okay, so there we are. That's the start of the wheel. It looks kind of thick there, but not too worried about that at this stage. We'll sort that out in the next episode. So there we are. So if we look closely, that's the detail which is similar to that. Okay, you can have a play around with it and sort it out yourself, but essentially it's there. One last thing before we go is go into edit mode, grab this line here, so make sure you're in edge select up there, click this and just press E and X. Just take it in a bit, and then E and X and take it in a bit more, so we're onto the edge there. Okay, so it just adds an illusion of thickness there. Okay, thanks for watching, see you in the next episode, bye.